Hello, it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today we're going to be making this gorgeously sunny Easter card. I think this is absolutely so pretty colours, and what we've got here is some cardstock from Hunkydory and toppers from Hunkydory, and then just bits and pieces from my stash that we're going to hopefully add to the card to just jazz it up a bit. So let's just swipe all those to one side for the moment because we don't need any of that, and get straight on with making our actual card, and again popping these other elements to the side as well. So the first thing I want to do is just take, this is an A4 piece of cardstock, so we are looking at approximately 8 1/4 by 11 3/4 roughly, and we are then going to score and fold that in half. So I'm going to take my scoreboard here, and you could cut this and just use this pattern on one side, but I rather like having something on the back as well. I think that just, personally, you know, I just think it really finishes it off and gives it a nice look. So we're going to score it at 5 7/8. Okay, and then popping that in the corner, getting our score tool just down. Okay, so there's our card scored in half, and then what you end up with is a really pretty design on the back as well, which I think looks really nice. So then we're going to get our sheet here of toppers, and we've got, this is the Joys of Spring collection, and I want to use this Easter Wishes sentiment here, which is actually already popped out quick. Okay, so I had a little play around with the layout. So the first thing I want to do is use my little gems here, these lovely swirly pearly things. So I'm going to very carefully get hold of these, if it's possible to do it carefully, because they're always a nightmare. So grab, I'm hoping I don't want, this is actually a much heavier weight than normal that I've had before, and I'm going to pop this right down, coming from this corner up here, just kind of like so. I think let's just do it very gently. That's not right. I want that to go off the page, so it's going to be like that. Actually, that's it. So let's just snip here and here, and then snip just in there, so that it sits on that corner like so. I think that looks really pretty. And then I want to just put this one, this is a much firmer stick to some that I've had, and I want to just, oops, pop this one just over here, coming from the edge of the page, and just get the angle correct, up like so. So then we've got our swirl pearls on, and then I'm going to take my Easter Wishes, and I want that just in the centre here like so. So I'm going to use my glue gel. Before I do that though, sorry, I'm just going to open this card, and I'm going to pop this yellow card, this that I've got, just on the inside sheet here, so that it gives me a nice background to that, so it's not just boring white. And I'm just going to use my ATG and then just down, leaning it up against the corner curve. Don't mean curve, do I? Corner, no, fold. That's the word I was looking for. And then just pop that down. And the reason that's, you can see why I wanted to do it first, because otherwise I'll be knocking off my elements on the front, and then just take the excess off with a pair of scissors. Like so. There we go, just put that to one side. So that's that, and then I'm going to take, I've changed my topper to this one here that says Happy Easter on it, and I'm just going to, again, using my ATG, just place that sort of slightly higher than centre on the inside. So we've got that on the inside with our pattern, we've got our lovely pattern on the outside, and now we're going to go back to where we were on just now. Let me just make sure that crease is nice. Okay, and then we're going to get my glue gel, put some big bobs of it on the back of my sentiment here, and that says Easter Wishes, and then it says Happy Easter on the inside, and then we're just going to pop that down like so, and then we can take my feather, which I want to put along here. So I'm going to put a big blob of glue gel just down here, and that's going to be for my feather and for my flowers. So I'm just going to use a stick to poke the feather in because I don't want to get covered in glue. There we go. And then just a little bit more glue. I know that sounds crazy when you put so much down, but it's because then the feather is encased, and when you put your flowers down, you've actually got glue on there. And then we're going to put an orange flower on there. And as you can see already, it actually doesn't spread out that far. And then we're going to put another blob there, and another blob there. A yellow flower just there, and then another yellow flower just there. So that's those looking really pretty, I think. And then we're going to take my little stick pins, and one of them had a little end on, so I just pull that off. And I've got these gorgeous one's like a little yellow cluster, a sort of very soft yellow cluster, and one's just a crystal. So then we're just going to very gently that in. So you've just got that like that, and I've just squished that up a bit, so we've got those in place. And then all I want to do now is I've got some gorgeous little gold crystals, so I just want to pop, oh, before I put them in the corner, actually I do want to just grab my corner chomper and just chomp these corners on the 1/2 inch on the two outside edges here, because I just think that will look nice. There we go, like so. And then put the crystals on. If you put the crystals on first, you might end up with chomped crystals, which isn't good. So just popping those down in each corner. And then I think just in the bottom corner here, as I often do, I'm just going to add in extra, so we've got 3 in that corner there. Oops, like so, just to finish that off nicely. Okay, so here's our finished card. It was actually really a nice simple card in many ways. You're just adding it's just working out the design, and it ended up being a little bit different to what I was expecting, because I was expecting that topper to be on the front, but I actually really like having those crystals on there and the swirls. And what I really wanted, you see, the main thing that I wanted was to bring this and this together, and the topper part was kind of the bit that was kind of secondary to my initial ideas. So I'm really pleased how that's come together. I hope you like it too, and I will see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.